nanotechnology. It's small, but it can do a lot of things. I would know that because I got an A in my intro to nano. Yay! Now I want you to close your eyes and picture a media, whether it would be movies or video games, whatever comes to your mind first, of something that uses nanotechnology. Got it? Okay, open your eyes. Did you think of Iron Man? Of course, everybody think of Iron Man. I want you to picture something that's a little more subtle next time. Just like, wait, who's that?
Nano machine, son!
Hey guys, it's me and my friends. And in this video, we are going to be talking about nanotechnology.
Well, let's start with Wall-E. So in Wall-E, right, there is a robot named Eve. Eve is a high-tech robot that can fly and can heal herself. But the main ability that we will focus on today is the ability to scan for plant and the component in it. So Eve can scan plant immediately and know that the Earth is safe. And this technology is happening in our world, and it is equivalent to CNT FET sensors, which is a carbon nanotube effect transistor that detect gases down to the single part per billion by leading the minuscule current shifts. So how does it work? So the carbon nanotube field affect the transistor and use tiny tubes of carbon only nanometer wide as the ultra sensitive channels for electric current. When the gas molecules like ammonia or nitrogen dioxide interact with the nanotube, they change the current flow through the transistor. And why does this matter? Well, this sensor let us detect gases at parts per billion levels, ideal for spotting early sign of plant disease, soil off-gassing, or pollution in ecosystem. Now, for the real-world impact, this technology is used for monitoring urban air quality near plants and forests, like around the Bangkok, where you detect PM 2.5, or you can detect ethylene from ripening fruits to optimize harvest time, like in the farm or in the field that farmers use to plan their harvest time and export time, or integrating it with a variable handheld environment sensor, so you can detect like pollution or other gases within the range of like maybe 5 meters, similar to the handheld device that can detect like alcohol in your breath. And next, this sensor can be equivalent as the surface enhanced Raman spectroscopy as well. So this technology will reveal like the fingerprint of the chemical in the laser pulse. So how does it work? So the Raman spectroscopy uses the laser light to scatter off molecules and reveal their chemical fingerprints, and then it will process the fingerprints in the metallic nanoparticle and amplify it so it can detect the signals. And why does this matter? Well, this allows the ultra-sensitive detection of plant metabolites, pathogens, pesticides, and toxins, even when the present of tiny amounts. Well, as a result, this can help us detect the plant disease quickly and detect like contaminant in water or soil without a lab work. And we can also check the quality of the food or agriculture product instantly. And the last technology that I think the scanner could be is infrared or near IR spectroscopy. Well, it is a non-invasive scan for water content, nutrients, state marker by measuring absorption across wavelengths. Well, how does it work? Plants absorb and reflect light differently based on their internal states, right? So the IR and NIR spectroscopy shine light across a range of wavelength. Then it measures how much the light is absorbed or reflected, and this will tell us like the water content, nutrient levels, and chlorophyll concentration, or even stress markers like from drought or infections. And why does it matter? Well, it is completely non-invasive, fast, and ideal for large-scale analysis, from a single leaf to a whole forest. This will help farmers to track plant health on site, or even monitor crop status or pest outbreak, and even post-wildlife vegetation recovery, and for early detection of the drought as well. These are useful and fascinating. I think you guys will find nanotechnology in the next movie really interesting as well.
So the next up is the metric resurrections. In the film, we are focusing on nanobot swarms. They are microscopic machines that can collectively form a larger physical presence in the real world. They are used by the machines to project artificial beings, usually digital programs, into a physical sphere. Well, these swarm robots are program-based control by the AI programs for the matrix, but they have a real-world presence. The particles can shape themselves into the humanoid forms, interact with people, touch objects, and even fight. Their appearance is shimmering, translucent, and they can assemble or disassemble rapidly. The nanobot constructs are extremely flexible and resilient. They can float through small space and reassemble. They can also take on multiple shapes depending on the needs of the program they host. And this tech symbolizes the merging of the matrix and Scion or IO, which is physical realities. And it is also the first time in the franchise movies where a program can exist in both realms simultaneously with agency and mobility in the real world. So most current nanobots are in the micrometer range. It is made of biocompatible materials like gold, silica, carbon, or specialized polymers. Swarms use simple communication like local interactions or remote commands so that they can follow swarm intelligent models and use in targeted drug delivery, which it could travel through the bloodstream to deliver drugs precisely where needed. And it can also use in non-invasive surgery, which swarm nanobots could potentially remove blockage or perform micro-level repairs inside the body. And for the last one, it can also use in diagnostics. Nanosensors or smart dust could monitor biological markers in real time, helping in early disease detection. And for the research opportunities, it can be developed materials made of many micro or nano components that can reconfigure based on commands. And it can research into decentralized control systems using AI and machine learning to coordinate thousands of tiny machines in real time. And how to make nanobots safe inside human body, like biodegradable, non-toxic, or immune safe. But still, there are challenges on nanobot swarm, such as how to keep bots running inside the body, steering accurately through complex environments like blood vessels and organs, coordinating hundreds or thousands of bots without wires, making sure bots don't trigger immune responses or cause unintended damage, and ensuring bots can safely dissolve or exit the body after their job is done. So that's it for the metric resurrections. And for the next movie, I think you guys will definitely gonna like it.
You hear that? That's the sound of sizzling. Smell that smell. La 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 lava, chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yeah, it's tasty as hell. Ooh, mamacita, now you're ringing the bell. Crispy and juicy, now you're having a stack. Ooh, super spicy, it's a lava attack.
That's right, folks. The last movie of today is Minecraft. And in this scene, Steve introduced us to his lava chicken shack, but unfortunately, the part that is related to nanotechnology is not lava chicken, but it is the redstone used. You see, redstone can be classified as a type of material that is conductive, right? And redstone in particular have some sort of special ability. So in Minecraft, redstone can conduct electricity up to 15 blocks. And in Minecraft term, that is 15 meters. So that's a lot, even more than what normal powders like copper powder, like silver powder can handle. So this suggests that redstone is some sort of a special powder that have some sort of nanoscale properties. Another thing that supports this is that redstone can stick to walls like this. And also, when you break redstone and when you place another piece of redstone near it, it is going to attach to each other. So it has the ability to kind of rewire itself without involving the use of an electrician. That's pretty awesome. And my guess is that redstone is probably some sort of carbon nanostructure, maybe like carbon nanotube that is arranged in a way that allows it to conduct electricity. So in real life, there is actually something that is quite similar to how redstone works. You see, a team at TU Dresden is currently researching on the topic of printing some sort of nanostructure as some type of ink, and that allows us to have circuit on any type of surface we want. This may not sound like a big deal, but actually it is, because now you can have circuits on any type of surface you want, right? You can have circuits on flexible surfaces. You can have them on your clothes, you can have them in your backpack or something. And I guess you can probably have circuits as tattoos as well. So in the future, we might see someone plugging their computer on their leg and it would charge. That would be awesome. But still, we are a long way from there. First of all, we have to figure out if this thing is toxic first, and also we have to make sure that it lasts as long as we need. But yeah, with Minecraft being as popular as it is, I think it is going to become real very, very soon. And maybe we might even get something else from Minecraft in real life as well. Maybe we might get lava chicken, or maybe even chicken jockey.